SsangYong Actyon. The SsangYong Actyon is a compact SUV built by the South Korean automobile manufacturer SsangYong Motor from 2005 to 2011 for the first generation and 2012 to present for the second. It was available either as an SUV Actyon or as a pickup truck Actyon Sports. They replaced the SsangYong Musso and Musso Sports. The name is an amalgam of the words action and young. Overview. Both are available 2WD or 4WD systems and a third-generation common rail VGT turbo diesel engine or 1.2. 3-liter overhead cam 4-cylinder petrol engine. Replacing the original Musso, the Actyon Sports has a wider track, increased load capacity, and a more fuel-efficient European-designed engine. The vehicle also comes with double wishbone front suspension and a 5-link rear end, as well as the availability of ESP electronic stability program is a big offering from the South Korean manufacturer. Along with ESP, the Actyon comes with hill descent control as standard on some models. The diesel engine sourced from Europe produces 104 kW 139 HP of power at 4,000 RPM and 310 Nm and 229 lb-ft of torque at 2,700 RPM. The 3-liter petrol engine produces around 110 kW 148 HP at 5,500 RPM at 214 Nm and 158 lb-ft at 4,500 RPM. Other optional equipment includes keyless entry, dual airbags, speed-sensitive central locking, engine immobilizer and alarm, electric windows, child safety door locks, and tray liner. Initially offered with a 4-speed automatic, the Actyon was later upgraded with a 6-speed automatic transmission sourced from Australian company Drivetrain Systems International. For a few years, there was no Australian importer for SsangYong, so the supply contract for the automatic transmissions disappeared, and Drivetrain Systems International went into receivership, eventually being bought out by conglomerate Geely, where then all manufacturing was moved to China. After a number of issues with the 6-speed automatic transmissions, SsangYong reverted to a 5-speed automatic transmission for automatic Actyon Sports. In 2008, Phoenix Motor Cars in Ontario, California introduced the Phoenix SUV and Phoenix SUT for fleet managers. These two electric-powered vehicles were based on the design of the SsangYong Actyon SUV and SUT. In June 2010, the Actyon received a facelift. In April 2018, SsangYong declared the discontinuation of the Actyon after poor sales. Actyon Sports. A year into Actyon production, a pickup variant was announced, called the Actyon Sports. This variant outlasted its namesake in production until 2018 with the release of the new Musso pickup. Redesign. In 2012, SsangYong launched an updated version of the Actyon Sports pickup, which in the market of Korea is called Corando Sports, which is essentially a production version of the SUT-1 concept car as seen in the 2011 Geneva Motor Show. They also launched a facelift at the SsangYong Actyon SUV called the SsangYong Nomad in 2014, but it was mainly sold in Kazakhstan until 2017. Motorsport. SsangYong New Zealand launched an Actyon racing series in 2014. The series features a field of slightly modified Actyons with identical drive trains, allowing driver ability to determine race outcomes. The racing Actyons feature a 2.3-liter petrol engine by Mercedes-Benz routed through a 4-speed sequential gearbox, locally sourced, and an open differential. The suspension is lowered to improve handling and a full protective cage and harnesses are installed. Gallery.